Hello everyone, welcome to episode 21 of Counting Stitches. My name is Bianca, I'm from the Netherlands, and this is my corner where I talk about crochet, knitting, sometimes some other crafts, and today, let's get into it. I have 3 finished objects. One whip and 4 new cast-ons. And I plan to do another one. So let's do socials before I forget those again. You can find me on Ravelry as Bianca SCH and on Instagram as Jeopardize with an H after the J. Because why not make it complicated? Let's go. It is currently November 6th, first Monday, so I made that. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have gotten to doing a Halloween podcast because my friend was here. She's here every Halloween, so that's something that will keep returning. We did a lot of stuff. I went to see a theme park in Halloween, which was awesome, by the way. It was their first year doing it, and they kicked it out of the park. We had so much fun. Then we did our own scare acting thing over the weekend, and now she's home again. So let's go. I did finish my Halloween sweater. I did not wear it for Halloween, but I did finish it. There we go. It is a little wrinkled because I had to pluck it out of a laundry hamper. I wore it once, so yeah, I washed it. It's acrylic. It'll work. So this is Scheepjes, black, and some color I can currently remember, and it's in place far, far away. Not doing that. Ribbing is a 4mm needle. Body is 4.5. It has really big balloon sleeves, which got picked up from the sides. It is worked flat. Otherwise, just the sleeves are worked in around, and I shaped the cap using short rows, which was an interesting technique. I had never done that before. I really enjoyed that. Apparently forgot to turn off the light in the bathroom. It's one of those days. It's just one of those days. I actually just spent like an hour calling someone on their old number. Go me. It's a little short. Wasn't entirely planned, but with some high-waisted shorts, jeans, not shorts, jeans. It'll work. I enjoyed making this. I did the grab myself. Nice wide neckline, no choking. I really enjoyed this. There's no pattern, there won't be a pattern. This was just me having fun. Which, mentioning patterns, I am writing the pattern for Morticia at the moment, but my biggest issue is that I have number blindness. I don't recall if I have mentioned this in a previous episode, but I have issues with all kinds of numbers. I can't remember phone numbers. I can't zip codes, times, multiplying, whatever you think of it. I have issues. It has gotten a lot better with time and practice. I'm having a hard time. My brain just doesn't want to do it. So it is taking some time. I am trying to figure out if I can set up an Excel, which should make it easier, because I have another pattern which needs to be created. I'm suffering, but I'm working through it. Just needs a little time. It'll be there, I promise. And in the meantime, I will just keep working on other stuff, and then once I get the hang of it, we can just churn out stuff, right? I'm hoping. next one. And this is a big one. This is my hexicardigan, and I'm not wearing it. I could have, but it won't fit in frame fully anyway because it is knee length. I used, for everything, I'm using yarn from Stash. Just putting it out there. I have a lot of yarn. I have too much yarn. I need to get rid of said yarn. So my goal is to just churn out projects. Does that mean I don't like what I'm finishing? Nope. I like what I'm finishing. So, yeah, Barbie themed. Shall we call it that? Barbie themed. It is pink and blue. So I did 2 hexes. There's one. There's the other. I did no ribbing on the sleeves because I want them wide. I like that. I really do. Then I elongated the bottom. Let me just get the bottom up. And like this, it is just one massive blanket. I elongated the back with like, oh, a good 20, 30 centimeters, something like that. I don't think the pink belongs. The pink does not belong. There we go. So 1 stripe of 2 stripes of each color. And I did that on the other side as well. And then my plan was, to make the spider granny. And I hated it. I have half a spider somewhere on my table there. I hated it. I hated the way it looked. I hated the way the webbing turned out with this yarn. So I grabbed some thinner white yarn in hope that the contrast would make it look better. I still didn't like it. So, yeah. I did a sunburst granny instead. Let me turn it right side out. And I did 9 of these. Body of this ginormous project was worked with a 6mm hook, which means it goes pretty fast. Also means I hate working with it. I don't like big hooks. 5, 6. So yeah, no. I did this as an in-between project. I took it in the car when we went to the theme park with my friend. So yeah, it is absolutely ginormous. The sleeves are ginormous. Here we go. Put it on. It doesn't fit with my dress. It's fine. I use this around the house to keep me snuggly and warm. So the sleeves are big. Like I said, body with a 6. Went back to a 5 for the ribbing and the square in the back to make it hold its shape better. Would I change anything? Yes. I am intending on adding pockets. Mom thinks I should do it in both colors. So pink and blue. Downside is I don't have any more of this pink yarn. This project holds all together 12 balls of yarn, like of a generic discount brand. It's like €1. Can I get another ball and add pockets? Yeah. But the idea is I'm destashing, so I'm not sure if I will. And so Mom said, well, you can add them on the inside. I don't know if I like them on the inside. I just want to be able to stuff my hand in there like the gremlin I am and just keep tissues and snacks and my phone in there and my pen and my writing utensils. And then yeah, well, if I do get another ball, I can add a hood on this. So dilemmas, yeah. I'm still thinking on it, but until then, this is a finished object, right? I'm enjoying it. It is humongous. Now, to be fair, I am not a small person. I have a 44-inch bust. I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'6", something like that. I actually looked it up since last time, so 5'6" something. Which basically is 168 centimeters. So yeah. Until then, I'm keeping it like this. Not toys. I knew it was gonna take a lot of yarn. That was the idea. I enjoyed it. I don't like the granny squares. I don't like the granny stitch. But I did enjoy this project. Just at the end of my day, winding down, sitting in bed, just doing a couple of rows. And with a couple of rows, there was an entire ball gone. So that was fine. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Last one. One more finished object. Let me make some buff. And these are tinier, but they're knit. Not perfect, but they're knit. These are my mittens. And they are identical. Now there is some slight discoloration on them because I used my mobility scooter for Halloween. Apparently there was some theater blood on my handle, so now there is theater blood on my mittens, but it will wash out. Yeah, tin cans, super easy mittens. I didn't do a gauge swatch. I just started 3.75 millimeters, and then I went up to 4. I duplicate stitched the rows on there. Might have worked better with a slightly more contrasting yarn. Grafted it, Kitchener stitched the tops together, and I hate the Kitchener stitch because I'm a lefty. But twists, I knit right-handed. Sewing, no, I do sewing left-handed, and your stitches are in the wrong way to do it left-handed. So yeah, I sometimes end up with that. It's fine. You won't notice it in use. They're big, they're comfy. They're 100% wool from a store here that has this produced for them. There, I can actually just pop up my damn thumb there, and all my fingers fit in the other bits. Did some longer ribbing so it fits in my coat, so it doesn't just get wind in there and still get cold, right? Now I don't know what happened, but this thumb is slightly tighter than this thumb, so somewhere along the way my tension changed. Does it hurt? No. Does this smell like wool? Yes. Is it getting out of my face? Also yes. It's been raining, so they've been getting rained on. The rain isn't getting through, thanks to the sheep oil. I haven't washed them yet. I don't intend to for as long as I don't need. And the theater blood isn't that bad. Like there is a little smudgy there, which you can see I use my fingers to actually do the handle, push the handle of my mobility scooter. It's fine. You can just leave it like this. So while I was working on those, I also started another Halloween project, which I did not finish in time. Wasn't intended to be finished in time for Halloween, so that's fine. Using cotton from Stash. No idea what it is. There wasn't a label. I have like 15 of these, 16 of these. It's just cotton thread. Really, really thin one. And I'm making a spiderweb top. I saw these with my crochet curlies from Baby Sprout, and I was like, I need one. So yeah, I'm making it. There we go. It is tiny, 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 tiny. And I am not a tiny person, so this is gonna take me a while. Let me put some contrast on that, actually. So, there we go. Yeah. I am enjoying this. It's not something I am enjoying doing, but it's too dark. Because I am using a 1.25 millimeter, there we go, not me, the hook. Yeah, there we go. To do this, because I don't want it to be chunky. I think it will look pretty fancy. Let me put it over there. With a tiny stitch. And this hook is so tiny they actually gave you a cap with it. Now I use this for my Victorian crochet sweater as well. Let me see if I can just... The hook, not me. Phone, focus. Well, that's not gonna work. It is tiny. Let's put it like that. It's gonna take a while. I don't have a deadline on it. I do like it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear it. If I'm not gonna wear it, I might sell it. I have options, right? Because I'm more of the comfy bog hag thing. And don't worry, it isn't tea this day. If I'm floundering with my mug, it is water. I'm on water today because I've had too many coffees. So, water. Yeah, so I also had a little mishap with my crochet scarf. Turns out one of the mystery yarns is wool. I found that out the hard way after I put it in the washing machine. And I have washed it before, turned out fine. So I don't know what happened this time. It actually felt it so bad. I need to mend it. One of the threads broke. So, and the other yarn, apparently is just acrylic. I know it is discount acrylic, so that hold up fine. But the blue I used for my bag o' day scarf, well, I can still wear it. It's fine. Just felt it, and I make my scarves huge as well, because I want to disappear into those as well. So I started a new scarf. I was going somewhere with that story. I need a new scarf. I can still wear it, but I want a new scarf. So, and this was a good excuse. This is DMC. 100% acrylic, I think. I don't have the thingy here with me. It was one of the yarns I bought on a previous episode, I think. Yeah, it is lace. It is I don't know what the person's name was again. I will put it down in the description. It's fine. It is a 10-row repeat, I think. It's pretty easy. I'm using 5mm needles, and I am working on this whenever I feel like it. I did modify the pattern because the pattern has you do like 5 or 6 repeats. I am doing 3 because it is worked up. Well, I think officially you need to do a provisional cast on and also work the other side again. I ain't doing it. My intention is to just make it an infinity scarf. I'll just keep going, put it around, and just wrap it around myself like I am being wrapped in a top. There was a better thing there, but didn't come up. Yeah. So there you go. It will look better once it's blocked. It will look better once it has some more weight because it is tiny. I think I do need a second one, though they are pretty big. So plan is to just see how it goes and keep on plugging along when I want to or feel like it, because I've been on other things a lot. My brain is doing the jumpy game where I need to cast on all the things and I need to work on all the things. Should get better. We hope, right? We hope. Yeah, so that's that. I have 2 more and cast-ons, and then I have a work in progress. Usually I go finished, progress, new. I messed it up, like I said, brain. And I did talk about this one, I think, when I finished Morticia, because this is on the floor. Her daughter, which, yeah, this is Wednesday, and I fully intended on writing the pattern for this. I forgot to write down how I started. So I need to reverse engineer that one. So this is gonna be a cardigan, like, but slightly different. I'm using 2 low contrast yarns, which is Scheepjes Color Crafter in their color Rotterdam and Polare. It is 2 shades of grey. There you go. Using 4mm for the ribbing, 4.5 for the body, and I'm doing houndstooth stitch, which I might regret because it's color work. It's gonna take forever. There you go. Like I said, I'm doing low contrast. In her, dude, nobody wants to see your ass. Move. In a 90s movie. Yeah. Hi. Wednesday's wearing a dress, and my brain always thought the dress is black. She's wearing a black dress with a white collar on top. The white collar is there because she's wearing some kind of shirt underneath. The dress, however, has this motif on it. In the adaptation of Wednesday, the series from Netflix, they made it a polka dots. I don't like polka dots. I'm not knitting polka dots, so I'm doing this. Yeah, it is taking forever. About halfway, I think, with increases before I split for the sleeves. Ribbing is on the front. I'm doing afterwards. I'm not doing the white collar because that is really just a t-shirt or a shirt she's wearing underneath. Anyone can add that. So yeah, this is her at the moment. She's tiny. I'm on my first 2. Yeah. Balls for this, which is taking further than I expected actually, but that's a good thing. Yeah, this is the inside, cat hair and all. I do like how even it is, but it is just a 4-stitch repeat basically. So you're well, at some points it's more like 5 or 6 because you're increasing also. So your pattern gets added on the sides. So at some point it's a 5, but it still looks fine. And I do enjoy when your floats look good. So yeah, that's Wednesday. You're gonna see a lot of her because she's gonna take a while. But I'm doing my best on it, and I'm enjoying it. So that's the important bit. I'm getting yarn out of stash, and I'm enjoying the process. So yeah. And in that respect, we still have one, which actually is using vintage. And I promise I waited until the cat was asleep. You're gonna hear him now. Yeah, vintage. I work with their store yarns a lot. These are from a thrift store. Altogether, they were like €1.75, €2. Not that big a deal. I thought this was an acrylic. It is not. It is a vintage because you can tell by the. By the squigglies. There you go. By the squigglies. Usually the squigglies mean acrylic. This is actually 100% cotton. And it is Ant Barlick, Antalya, Turkey, Number 31/1 carded, 100% cotton, austerized yarn clearing, made to measure. Which, okay, I have no idea what that is, but it is fun to work with. I am having a blast. This is my project for when it's too dark to work on Wednesday, because dark colors in a dark house. Well, more like in a house where I refuse to turn on more lights to see my work, because I can. And then we have this, which is just a mohair. It is M+M Sophia, 65% kit mohair, 35 polyamide. It is per 100 gram, 900 meters. There is an order number there, a lot number, which is 3. And it is made in Twello, which is just here in the Netherlands. So this is local yarn. It's the little fluff I wanted in the sweater. It's not that puff, but I'm enjoying it. And I am using it to make, because that was what we worked towards. Let me just get some more water. Yeah. I am making a sweater, which is really scrunched up at the moment. But yeah, and working with thrift store yarns, sometimes you're gonna get this, and I think I'm gonna be able to wash that out, I hope. And otherwise it'll be there. I might embroider this sweater anyways. I can just do something with that. This is Tin Can Knits again with their flax sock, which is for lightweight yarns, which in my opinion this is. I have made flax a couple of times before. I'm not holding it properly. There we go. Yeah. There is some color difference between, let me see if I can show you the fluff. There we go. Between the cotton and the mohair, obviously. But it looks like it belongs. It's fine. Also has cat hair, of course. Yeah, I have cats. My parents have cats. Now this one hasn't been at my parents' house yet because I'm taking Wednesday to work there. Because I'm there during the days. Yeah. Flex light nail sock. I took out the ribbing on the shoulders, so it's just plain Jane. No ribbing, no wear, just for the top, the scuffs, the bottom. I just finished increasing for the shoulders. I am now working to the length I need to split for the sleeves, which should be another couple of rows. I'm hoping to get as much of these two cones through that I can get them out of stash. Not banking on it, but I can try. If I have a little bit left, I can make something else with it, which is fine. I'm not too bothered about it. Yeah, making good progress on this. And I did these on ribbing on a 3mm needle and the body on 3.5, I think. Yes, 3.5. I'm just keeping an eye on the cat because I think his sister is there and he might try and eat her. So yeah, simple project. I'm enjoying it. I do like how the increases on the shoulder stand out a little. Every now and then I mess up and miss one of the yarns, so you have patches where the stitches look different. It's because I missed one stitch, well, one thread. I'm not too bothered by it. If you're that close you can see it. You're too close to my person. That's how it is, right? So yeah, did that, doing that. I'm just enjoying my time at the moment. So I have one more whip. I worked on that. Just a couple of rows. You've seen it before. I'm not gonna go into a lot of details. This is my scarf. And you can think, well, Bianca, you're already making a scarf. Why did you start the other one? Because I wanted to. So yeah. There you go. And this is me showing you the back, apparently. Yeah, this is just a simple triangle scarf, knitted, with a lacy detail in the center, lacy detail on the edging. It's a mystery yarn. It's from a thrift store. I talked about this project before. It is a 5.5 millimeter, which is as big as I want to go, and the point at the spot where my needles are. Let's put it like that. Usually your point is where you start. This is actually the back. So I don't think it's quite big enough. So I'm gonna keep on going. There are nearly two cakes in. I have a third one ready. I have 6 more. So I can keep going for as long as I want. This is my in-between project. Usually this would be my car project. Not that I am in cars a lot. Usually when my friend is here, I'm with her. I don't drive myself, so not that you can actually knit while you're driving, but I don't tend to be in cars that much. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I also brought this to Middeleeuws Winschoten, Medieval Winschoten, and Castle West. Both times when I went on my face. Did not bring it in the car when I went with my brothers to a concert because I was working on Morticia shipping. And this is really just my in-between project. It is nice, it's fluffy, it's soft, it's all things. It's very wrinkly because I keep stuffing it in the bag and leaving it there. Yeah, I am making progress on it. There's that. I think that's it. I have one project planned. One of my crochet girlies from the Sprout server already gave me a video tutorial actually for it. I haven't actually checked it out. She said she made it for her mom on Christmas. And mom wore a hole in it, wearing it so much. So it must be good present. I just want some house slippers. And I want them crocheted because I'm starting a lot of knit at the moment. So yeah, I can add another crochet and get away with it, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting that whenever I feel like it. Keep on keeping on. So, last thing I wanted to talk about is not fiber related. Let's talk about nano, because that's what I do in November, right? Nano is National Novel Writing Month, which means that you're writing 50,000 words in a month's time, which amounts to a little over 1,600 words a day. I attempt this every year, like every year. For the past 20 years or so, which makes me old, right? And I hardly ever make it. It's just good fun to do. For the past few years, I haven't had my heart in it, really, if that's a thing. I used to be part of this tight-knit community that just did it together, and you motivated each other, and you gave loosely constructed feedback, like stuff you liked, and just motivating each other to get there. And we also did word wars, which basically meant that you gave like each other like 15 minutes. You started at the same time, you stopped at the same time, and went to see how many words you wrote and who had the most words. So it motivated you to keep a focus on your work. And as everyone grew older and we all got different interests, that just slightly faded away. And up to a couple of years ago, I had a couple of friends who just still, even if they didn't write, they would still tell me what they felt about my work, and they would still time me, to sort of say, even if they didn't participate in the writing bit itself, they would time me how much words I could write in a certain amount of time, which kept my focus, which kept the challenge. And that just one day stopped, and I miss that. So I do try to work on Nano, knowing I probably won't make it, and with some sadness there as well, because I really miss that community. Yeah, not ending on a sad note though, because some of you might, I wrote a book, came out a few years ago, and I've been working on 2 and 3, and for Nano I decided I would work on a short novel for one of the characters that's in the book. I'm not saying it's going very fast, but every word is one, right? So I am plugging away. So if you can hear that, the supermarket down below is having a rave. Whee! Yeah, I am, as usual, way behind. Way behind. That's okay. I'm having fun, even if it's bittersweet. I am enjoying the characters. That's what important. Just writing is part for others, part for yourself, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be working on stuff right up until November 30th, and getting ready for Christmas, I think. So I hope you all have a great month, and if you did anything special for Halloween, made something special for Halloween, tag me somewhere so I can see. And I hope to see you all very soon again. Bye bye.